Crews are still trying to determine the cause, but we do know, obviously, the church is destroyed.
Built in 1919, the church is a staple in the Pulaski community, a place where many were married or baptized. We begin with WSLS 10's Rachel Lucas. So, Rachel, you talked with the pastor as well as many members of the congregation. What have they told you?
Well, from everything that I've learned today from talking to those people, it's important to understand that this church is more than just a building. It is a living, breathing congregation here in this community, that people really have a lot of sentimental values, memories, and history here in this church. Now, the members here stretch across generations and generations of families who have attended here at one point or another, and it's almost 100-year history. Now, the church secretary tells me that they have an average of about 250 members each Sunday, and they also do a lot of outreach here in the community to try to help lower income families. So it's really been a hard day to see what's left. A place of worship and nearly century-old staple in the Pulaski community up in flames.
Just unbelievable that the church was really on fire and about gone.
A heartbreaking, unimaginable sight for churchgoers who quickly heard the news that their church was destroyed.
Right here, as you move over to your left.
Pastor Travis GORE was there through the night.
When I pulled up, it was completely engulfed in flames shooting out the front door, out of the top of the roof.
A sacred place for the hundreds who called this a home away from home, like lifelong member Sarah Taylor. Pulaski Church of God is more than just a building. It's a living, breathing part of their life.
This has been my home church, so there's been a lot of family funerals, a lot of weddings, a lot of special times besides special services. It's still unbelievable that this has really happened.
Such a shock, you know, you drive up and you feel kind of grieved and you feel sick. But at the same time, you've got this sense of confidence in God's grace that He's going to help us get through it.
The church that stood for nearly a century at one time has touched everyone in Pulaski through outreach or a personal milestone.
Went here when I was little, and then when I had my children, this is the church that they attended also. Yes.
So what does that mean to you?
To me, right now, this is very heartbreaking. It is very heartbreaking.
While daylight only further showed the devastation, the church hasn't lost its faith.
We're going to rejoice in the fact that there were no lives lost. It could have been a lot worse. And you see the building behind me that is still standing. It's the Family Life Center, gymnasium. No damage at all to that. So we're going to rejoice that we still have that facility to use. We're going to rise again, and we're going to rebuild for sure, not just physically but spiritually.
As the pastor said, they certainly are counting their blessings that no one was hurt, and also that their Family Life Worship Center, it's kind of hard to see behind me right now because of the darkness, that was spared, so they do plan to have service on Sunday. Live in Pulaski, I'm Rachel Lucas, WSLS 10.